let's recap this Lakers game like we should. And in a game that might have tilted the series in their favor.
Ooh, oh, you think so?
Yeah, I mean, what is it? Teams have a 95.3% chance in NBA history after going up 3-1 of winning. So, if you would like to explain how they're not, I would like to hear.
Well, I mean, it's the Golden State Warriors. I agree. I'm still going Lakers in 5 here, but I think
you were always with the Warriors.
Yeah, man, I picked them a long ass time ago to win the NBA Finals. I got to keep going. I'm not really rooting for anybody in this series. I would love if LeBron advanced, and I would love if Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors would. I still think the winner of the finals is in this series. Whoever.
What up, Dre? What up? All right. This is what I've said. If it's the Nuggets versus the Heat will win. If it's the Lakers versus the Celtics or Nuggets, I think the Lakers would win. Or like the Lakers versus the Celtics or Heat. But
if the Lakers get to the finals, who's beating them? I don't think it'd be Miami, Philly, Boston.
That's what I just said. I said if the Lakers get there, I don't know who can beat them. But if the Nuggets get there, I think the Heat would win if the Heat face the Nuggets.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. But then Nuggets, Celtics, I think that's a toss-up.
I mean, the Heat. Yeah, that'd be. I know a lot of people want that NBA Finals, yourself probably included.
That's a toss-up.
I think Lakers Celtics would be like the coolest possible.
That would just be we've seen that one though like 50 times. I think
that's the point.
Yeah, I think the least one we've seen is the Nuggets versus Celtics. Yeah, I know. Or just not like. But I think everyone's here would be insane to see like a rematch of the bubble.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Where
either way. Either team the Lakers would play, and the way they're looking right now, I mean,
we're acting like it's the Nuggets too. The Suns just tied it up 2-2.
Well, I've expressed You're lucky I missed the recap yesterday. I'm gonna come in pretty hot tomorrow when the Phoenix Suns take the 3-2 lead.
Without Chris Paul,
we could start talking potential Nugget trades actually as soon as tomorrow.
Honestly, I think if there was Nuggets trade, I don't even know who's the player you trade with. It'd just be Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah, it would. You would have to dangle MPJ. He would break out on a different team too.
Jamal Murray's good. Jamal Murray's the perfect point guard for Jokic. The only other point guard I could think of is like a Damian Lillard, Steph Curry. But like Jamal Murray's the most realistic point guard. You can't upgrade from Murray. There's not going to be anybody available. You know, like the only guy I could see that you could upgrade is like if you think trading Michael Porter Jr. in a sign and trade for like Chris Middleton or some shit is gonna like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but let's wrap up.
Yeah.
That's a whole
better without Chris Paul.
Yeah, that's. We'll get to that in like 10, 15 minutes. But let's wrap this up and let's talk about Lonnie Walker, a guy who stayed ready and. LeBron talked about it in his post where he's like, we don't win this game without Lonnie. All right. We don't, and I think that can't be understated how important Lonnie Walker's performance was. And this guy signed a mid-level exception. All right. And he was actually started for most of the year, but because they had all these upgrades over the trade deadline, he got pushed to the back of the rotation, but he stayed ready. And I think it was Stan Van Gundy kept saying it, or Jeff Van Gundy, my apology, kept saying it in the broadcast. He's like, there ain't no thing as garbage minutes. There's only garbage players. And I love that line because, and the reason why Lonnie Walker played tonight was he came in garbage minutes, played well. Darvin Ham trusted him. Guess what? Scored all of 15 of his points in the fourth, had a steal, played hard. Lonnie Walker's looking like a guy who's going to get like, a multi-year deal from a team. I was joking around that he's going to get the Nick Batum contract from the Hornets, but it's probably going to be like a 3-year, $30 million somebody's going to give him.
Yeah, he's a great basketball player. As you said, he had a great skid first start of the half of the season. Then they get Malik Beasley, and they went in a different route. But, yeah, Lonnie Walker the fourth, Lonnie Skywalker, he's a great basketball player. And 15 points in the fourth quarter with AD disappearing and LeBron James disappearing. The Lakers, I mean, they don't win the game without Lonnie, as LeBron says. So Yeah, man, you got to always be prepared. You never know when your number is going to get called. And I think Lonnie knows that. And guys like LeBron and AD just hammering that point home on the bench, when first round, second round, whatever it is, it's important. So, we know Lonnie's been through a lot. And I don't know, I loved it. He's got ice in his veins. I don't think he's afraid of too much here. It's like, all right, if LeBron James is going to demand the ball, if AD is going to demand the ball, there's 2 minutes left and we're down to. If AD is demanding the ball, all right, AD, you've earned it. Here's the ball. But AD's not calling for the ball. LeBron's not calling for the ball. So Lonnie Walker's like, fuck it, like let's do it. And I loved it.
Also, the other thing is
smirk after so many of these shots, like he was just feeling himself.
I want to say the best play. I don't know if Darvin Ham drew it up or one of the assistant coaches. It was an after, an ATO after timeout play, and AD or LeBron. I think LeBron might have been inbounding the ball, and somebody sets the pick, and Curry is trailing Lonnie Walker, and they're like they're inbounding the ball from underneath their own basket, and Lonnie Walker does that play where he does like kind of a curl around the screen, and Curry gets caught on the screen, and he literally does the fade from like the corner, but like a long swish, and I think that tied the game or took it to like a 2-point lead. I don't know if you remember seeing that one. That was just such a nicely drawn play. It was just so beautiful. He was wide open, just straight shot, and it just,
He cooked Curry last night.
He cooked Curry. I mean, AD at the end of the game. Oh my God, him out there. AD just literally not only from the deep three range, but also where he had back-to-back where Curry misses the first. Curry does the step back, misses it. Then Dre gets the rebound over Dennis Schroeder, throws it out to Curry, and you have AD literally out there. I mean, shout out AD, Lonnie Walker. I think those were the two biggest guys. I mean, I keep saying this. I was eating some leftover wings while I was watching the end of this game. I couldn't believe how LeBron James' shot is so broken from three sometimes.
Yeah, what's it? 2-9 last night. A couple of LeBron notes. He had 4 free throws in the last couple of minutes of the game, and he sunk all 4. And
I did see that. I did see that.
Good for LeBron. LeBron did have, to his credit, you're right, he can't hit much of threes right now. He had that one huge three. What was it, the third quarter?
Left key. Left side of the three.
Yeah, I can't remember when exactly in the game that was, but he hit a big three, and then like the next position, it was basically where the Warriors. It actually might have been in the first half when one of the announcers was, by the way, I think it was Stan on the call last night, right? But one of them was like, the Warriors could really pull away here. The Lakers aren't shooting good from downtown. They're up like 9 points, something like that, and then just like that, the Warriors go on a little bit of a nice run to end the first half. But Steph shot 3-14 from downtown. Klay shot 3 and 9 from downtown.
Jordan Poole sucked.
The Warriors were like 0 of 6 from downtown in the last minute and a half of the basketball game, which was.
We talked about this. Horrible. The only way the Warriors can beat the Lakers is by outshooting them. They don't have the size to beat them.
Yeah, I need more than 9 from Klay. I mean, Steph didn't have a great game. They didn't take good shots in the last couple of minutes, and they were sloppy with the basketball right from the gate. You saw the early timeout by Steve Kerr. I mean,
heading back to Golden
State, because they're not going to get to the free throw line as much as the Lakers. So yeah, you got to hit these threes. Jordan Poole played like 11 minutes last night, and I really
they had to take him out. They had to take him out.
I really liked I forget which reporter it was talking about the locker room after it. Jordan Poole's still a good player.
Was it Chris Haynes, black guy?
No, it was a girl.
Oh, it's something. No, there was 2 reporters. It was Chris Haynes and I forgot who the girl was, but Chris Haynes was the guy. I love Chris Haynes. He was the one who interviewed LeBron at the end of the game.
Yeah. This was a girl after the game. I think she was with the Warriors, but she might be with the Lakers. Anyways,
I think Chris Haynes is with the Lakers.
Jordan Poole to the Knicks, I think, makes a lot of sense in a trade because the Warriors need size, and I think Jordan Poole should be a Knick because they need scoring. So,
who do you think wins the next game, though? Going back to Golden State to wrap this up.
Well,
I think Golden State takes it, and then the Lakers finish it in 6.
I'd love to say Lakers in 5 here, but the heart's saying
Lakers in 6.
hard saying Warriors blowout.
Lakers, game
two.
5.
Yeah,
Game 6 or whatever it is. I think.
I think
right
I think LeBron and AD will be a little bit slow in that next game for some weird reason. You're also away, and Steph and Clay have been struggled last night. So
then game 6, they're back in LA, right?
Yeah, we'll probably go Lakers in 6 here. I think.
Lakers in 6.
That's when LeBron. I think that's when LeBron and AD we see the full fourth quarter by both of them. AD had a great first half. And the thing is, like, it's not like he's disappearing on his own. I mean, necessarily, LeBron does this weird thing where he goes off on the wing and just kind of disappears for a couple of plays in a row. But it's not like AD's demanding the basketball down there. It's not like they're running plays for him though at the same time. So just weird stagnant offense for the Lakers at a lot of the points in the game. Yeah.
Let's talk about this monster. All right. And wait. Before I do want to see what Jackson. I know who you talking about is the lady talked about Jordan Poole locker room. All Jordan faced to. Oh wow! So supposedly, from what Rocket News, aka Chris, is telling us and what Jackson was referring to, supposedly Jordan Poole, when he was in the locker room during halftime, was just staring at the locker and was facing the locker instead of the team. Yeah, that man's getting traded.
I think this was after the game, but regardless,
if you're doing that, you're a bitch.
He's not
like I don't even mean
just
that.
Lost.
Like I know I'm not a professional athlete, and I know I didn't play collegiate, but like one thing I've learned in sports is even if you're on the bench, this is even in football. Okay, I learned this playing football. Was you never sit, you never stand. If you're on, I mean, you don't just stand still. If you're on the sideline, you're cheering, you're hyping up your teammates on the floor, you're hyping up the teammates on the bench, you're yelling, you're trying to fuck up over the other team. You know what I mean? Like you stay engaged, even if you're not playing, like Lonnie fucking Walker did.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to go back and watch Jordan Poole how he was on the bench, but
you want to know what's a great tie-in? You know what's a team that stays locked in?
No, because the thing is with Jordan Poole is he still, I believe this was after the game, he still went and talked to the media, kept his chin high, had some good things to say, like, I don't know what's up with my shot. It's just not hitting. I got to figure it out. Work ethic stays the same. We still work hard, show up every day. So I think Jordan Poole has a vengeance game here. But also real quick, Austin Reeves, welcome back.
Austin Reeves getting freaking paid. Now, let's talk about this team of Jimmy Butler and the undraftables. All right.